So I feel like Amon from Avatar The Last Airbender could solo most of the Naruto characters from Naruto. Here's what I mean by that. Hi you, King here. And yeah, I'm not trying to be controversial, especially to Naruto fans. I mean, you already got like a lot done to y'all, but I don't know if you've ever heard of Avatar The Last Airbender. It's a pretty good show. You should check it out. But there's a character called Amon that shows up in the sequel series, Legends of Korra, and he's a pretty bad dude. And by bad, I mean badass, because this man is a savage. Straight up, he's all about the smoke, he's here for the smoke, and he's very charismatic. Sometimes I low-key wish Amon was the main character of this whole series, because man, not only is he an effective chi blocker, tricking everybody in Republic City into thinking he was a non-bender, but when he was revealed to not just be a waterbender, but a psychic bloodbender, bro, he reached the zenith of aura. So let me break it down like this. Not only is Amon able to basically disable you through chi blocking, like he is able to get up close and personal, very quick, very personal. And when he does, just like Ty Lee, he hits you hard in your chi points, chakra points, whatever points, and you go down and you're unable to move your limbs. You're basically turned into a vegetable at his mercy and unable to use any of your powers. Now, I'm not saying that the chakra flow in Naruto is similar to the chi flow in Avatar The Last Airbender, but I'm pretty sure they're kind of the same because they're based off the same ideas, the same principles of energy flow within the human body. So I feel like through chi blocking, you know, how chi blocking is able to just block bending, that through chi blocking, you could possibly block people from using ninjutsu, chakra release and such. It's just a theory, but I am the king of theories, so respect it. But what makes Amon such a savage, such a threat, such a danger, and why I feel he could truly solo most characters in Naruto is that this man is a bloodbender that A, doesn't need the power of the full moon, B, doesn't even need to move his hands like most benders do to initiate bending, 3, is such a prodigy of a bloodbender that this man can make you float just by looking at you, restrict your movements, basically turn you into a living meat puppet, and just slam you into the walls, floor, ceilings, and basically have you at his mercy. He's tactical, very smart, he is very elite, very proficient at combat. I'm just saying, man, there are characters in Naruto that are, you know, very proficient in taijutsu, very, you know, powerful in genjutsu. But Amon, thanks to the unique set of skills that he has, is able to counter that, you know? It's like, I feel the way that the Avatar state is usually a good defense against bloodbending, that the only characters in Naruto that don't have like tail beasts inside them, giving them ample amounts of chakra power to kind of break through Amon's bloodbending, would probably have to be as smart as Shikamaru to know, wait, there's something off about this guy and I have to hold my guard. But even then, Shikamaru needs, you know, prep time like Batman to be able to do anything. So I feel like if you aren't able to counter Amon's bloodbending and you're unable to find some way to quickly get him down for the count before he can initiate his bloodbending, then you're just done for it. And I think that's the case for most Naruto characters, so that's why I made this video. Because whether it's Kakashi, Gaara, Pain, maybe even Madara, I think Amon's got them done. Especially because I know there will be people who will be like, well, what if they get him in a genjutsu? Or what if Amon uses his bloodbending on a substitution, like clone? Like, what if he doesn't get the real person, allowing them to, you know, quickly ninja their way to him and, you know, try to get him out? Well, I get that. I do. But one thing that I have in my head is that if Amon utilizes his bloodbending on himself, I think he can break through a person's genjutsu. Argue that in the comics. And also, I'm thinking that, like, yeah, if Amon utilized both his waterbending and his bloodbending on a clone, then that would allow the shinobi to get close and personal to him to try and cut him out. But Amon is a tactician. He holds his aces in his sleeve until it's ready to be in use. And I feel like he would only utilize waterbending at first just to kind of size up his opponent, see what they're capable of. And you know how ninjas are. They're quick to use that substitution. So the moment they substitute and their clone, pops out, allowing Amon to, okay, like realize, yeah, they're tricky. I gotta be on my game for this. The moment he realizes where the real person's body is, he's gonna bloodbend it immediately. And once he does, they're done for. Same with if they are going to jump him, like if they're attacking him in a group. Amon is used to fighting proficient benders without the need of his bending. So he's good in the fight, like taijutsu department. Like he's good with countering hands with hands. But when he starts waterbending and when he starts bloodbending, he's able to bloodbend multiple people at a time. He is the son of one of the strongest bloodbenders in the verse of Avatar. So I feel like he groups to him ain't no problem. And if he truly can, permanently cancel out a person's ninjutsu the way in Avatar he's able to permanently cancel out a person's bending, then Amon just got it. So tell me what you think in the comment section below. This was just a quick video that I thought would be cool to, discuss, since I am also a big Naruto fan. And yeah, look out for the next video. Ring that notification bell so you know first when that video drops. I've been King of Theories. Like, share, subscribe, and follow on all platforms, including my TikTok and YouTube. Until the next Avatar video, stay great. Hi, King here, and this is Naruto characters in the world of Avatar. Let's go. First up, Naruto Uzumaki, of course. And that's because the Rasengan Master would definitely have to be an airbender. But let's not forget about Kurama, who in this iteration substitutes Rava, acting as Naruto's inner nine-tailed beast Avatar spirit. That's right, Naruto wouldn't just be an airbender, he'd be the whole gosh darn Avatar, bending all the elements into his Rasengan style and going full-on giant beast mode with spirit bending. But it really surprises most people how much like most animes Avatar is, but not to true fans. Second up, Sasuke, who would be a firebender, duh. But part of a rare group of firebenders that have a great connections to the spirit world, like Uncle Iroh. So in depth actually that they can see spirits where others can't. And of course they can shoot lightning, acting as a form of Chidori. Yep, Sasuke is absolutely a versatile, lethal firebender, with the added ability to have a giant golem spirit possess his flames to go giant beast mode too. Now Sakura might fool you into thinking she's a strong earthbender, but in actuality she's a useful waterbender, using water healing to substitute her medical jutsu. Now in this iteration she would be trained by waterbenders who heavily focus on utilizing water healing and bloodbending to enhance the body's abilities. And bloodbending would be a way for her to use the 100 healing seals to make herself super strong, or at least stronger than she would normally make herself, to heal herself while also being able to heal others. She'll also be able to summon a water tribe giant slug that also has water healing properties. Rock Lee, at first, is a non-bender because this man rocks taijutsu, which in this iteration is substituted by the Kyoshi warrior's fighting style and chi blocking. It only makes sense that Rock Lee, a non-bender who is able to keep up with people with powers, would have these impressive fighting abilities and techniques in his repertoire to be able to use against other benders. And he's so good at manipulating chi, he's able to even do it to himself to give him temporary enhancements in his own fighting capabilities. But Rock Lee would only be a non-bender at first, because after harmonic convergence, he will surprisingly turn into an airbender, increasing all his fighting capabilities to a whole nother level. But not having practical training in airbending, he still relies on his OP fighting styles. Please like and subscribe. Now Neji would be an airbender, and a butt-kicking one at that. So as one can deduce, all that power that goes into his rotation comes from his airbending. But he's not just an airbender. In this iteration, this man has been trained in the arts of chi blocking. The special group of airbenders that this Neji derives from combine the art of chi blocking with their airbending style to create a new form of airbending. One that combines their spiritual sense with their fighting prowess to create a special 360-degree vision around themselves at all times that substitute as this Neji's Byakugan. Since don't forget, airbenders have a great ability to project their spirits to be able to see things that normally can't be seen to the normal eye, making Neji not just a kick-butt airbender, but one with exceptional vision.
Please like and subscribe.
Zabuza and Haku would have both been waterbenders before both meeting their tragic ends. Let's start with Zabuza, a waterbender who utilizes a legendary sword to go after his bounties. Part of a special group of benders who utilizes weapons along with their bending style, Zabuza is a deadly waterbender. Whether he's conjuring up water dragons to attack you or water prisons to cage you, you do not want to mess with this assassin in the mist. Along with his partner, aka Haku. But she wouldn't just be a waterbender, she would be a powerful ice bender, creating ice mirrors as quick as a blink to not just confuse her prey, but gain area advantage, while mercilessly pelting them with ice needles to end them slowly but surely. And together, they were an awesome duo who met a tragic end indeed, but was temporarily revived with bloodbending, a waterbender dynamic.
Please like and subscribe.
Shikamaru Nara is a waterbender, but more than that, is a talented bloodbender. And he carries with him a unique form of water, black water, which, because of the unique minerals it has in it, naturally makes the color of the water black. And this iteration of Shikamaru fools his enemies into believing the black water is just his shadow, until he bends it to strike at them. And he can also bloodbend when the full moon's out to control his enemies like, well, shadow puppets. And if that wasn't enough, he blends his black water with oil. That way, if he's not in the right state to bloodbend them, then he'll just use the black water with a lighter to just blow them away, making this iteration of Shikamaru truly a water-bending genius and a strategic master of the Water Tribe.
Please like and subscribe.
Gaara, of course, would be an earthbender, mainly because at heart he's a sandbender true and true. So good at bending sand that it's become second nature to him. He doesn't even need to move his arms and legs to move it around. Through pure sheer will alone, he's able to have the sand protect him as if it was his own personal bodyguard. Not just that, but he even has a sand spirit. That's right, Shukaku in this iteration is not just Gaara's one-tailed pet, he's a bona fide sand spirit that has bonded with Gaara because of his strong ability to bend sand, making said ability even greater, and making Gaara the strongest, most powerful sandbender there is. That's why Gaara is and will always be an earthbender, but more than that, a sandbender.
Please like and subscribe.
For part 2, ring that notification bell and like, share, subscribe, and follow.